AI can actually detect AI written content. I know it sounds a little bit obvious that AI should be able to detect AI written content, right? Wrong. By the end of this video, I will show you exactly how you can use this to your advantage to make your AI generated content a little bit more human-like. And the answer is surprisingly simple and yet a little bit tricky than you think. So I took two paragraphs, same topic, same word limit, same instructions, but one was written by AI and the other one was written by a friend of mine who, let's just say, is academically dangerous. Now pause your screen right here for a second and try to figure out which one of these is written by AI and which one of these was written by a human. Alright, the right one is AI and the left one was my friend. Did you get it right? I mean, most people actually do. But here's the weird part. If I ask you why you know this, you won't be able to figure out or pinpoint exactly why you know this. Many people can't explain it. They just say, I feel that this is AI. But that's not the explanation, and that is what happened with me. You see, our brains are exceptionally good at spotting patterns. It has to do something with our primitive ancestors. When something looks perfect, we notice it immediately, we like it, and we are able to spot it. For example, human faces. Think about butterfly wings. When something breaks even slightly, your brain goes like,
something is not right here.
And the AI generated writings usually trigger those same exact responses from your brain, because it is suspiciously smooth. Large language models, or LLMs, are basically trying to imitate human brain, but they are not actually thinking. They are just predicting what's the most logical next word in the series. Think of it as autocomplete on steroids. So naturally, I asked Gemini about this question and I greeted it politely first because I'm not a bloody savage. So I asked, hey, Gemini, so if there were two paragraphs that are nearly identical, one written by human, one by the AI, how would you be able to tell the differences? As in, which one of them was written by AI, which one of them was written by a human? And it gave me three interesting signals. First signal is predictability. AI writing tends to be extremely perfect, extremely smooth, and I mean extremely perfect. Every word is the most logical next word because that's exactly what the LLM is doing. It predicts probabilities. And that's not what humans do. We are messy. We mix simple words with the rare words and we interrupt ourselves. That randomness is hard for an AI to replicate. Second signal is burstiness. Humans write with rhythm changes. Small paragraphs, then short paragraphs, one-line paragraphs, and then suddenly followed by a very big paragraph. AIs usually generate paragraphs that look very identical in length, which again feels way too perfect. Signal 3. Hallucinations. Third signal is something that is not new by now. It was something new when ChatGPT and the other LLMs were rolling out, but by now almost everyone knows about it. But for those who don't, hallucinations are basically confident nonsense that AI gives you because it does not understand the words that it's writing in the way that humans do. As I mentioned earlier, that it gives you the most likely next word. It understands the mathematical relations between those words. If you want to learn more about it, you can find out the resources in the description below. It will teach you a little bit about what is tokenization. That is very much around this topic. So due to this, sometimes it produces something that sounds pretty amazing but is utter nonsense, just like Donald Trump. Okay, now here's the interesting part, and this is the one that you've been waiting for. Once you understand these patterns, you can actually make use of them with an AI to make your content sound more human. So instead of prompting like this, write a blog post about X. Try adding instructions like vary sentence lengths, occasionally interrupt thoughts, mix simple and rare words, avoid overly smooth transitions, and so on. Basically telling your AI LLM to be a slightly chaotic, more human, because that's what human writing actually looks like. Okay, so here's a bonus pro tip that is very useful and very simple. Just take a few of your own writing samples and feed it to any LLM, ChatGPT, Claude, or whichever one you want to use, and ask it to analyze it and create a master prompt for you. Save that master prompt somewhere and use it every time you start a new conversation where you want to write something or you want to generate any LinkedIn post based on your experiences. In the description, you will find a prompt that you can use to analyze your content and create your own master prompt. So hey, a quick disclaimer before I go. I'm not an AI engineer. I'm just someone who spends unhealthy amount of time with these models, AI models. I don't come from a technical background, and I can make mistakes like AI does. So if I got something wrong here, please correct me in the comments. I would genuinely love to learn. And hopefully this video helped you a little bit to understand why AI writes the way it does and how you can make it sound more human for you. If this was useful, like this video, subscribe to this channel if you like more curiosity driven rabbit holes like this one. I'm Shiv, this is Thankfully Yours, and I'll see you in the next one.